But we're told by the same token that Australia was populated by convicts. They had some convict ships out here. But these convicts, they were just amazing stonemasons, and they came out here and they built a quarry, of course. It would have been the first thing they did. And then they built a brick factory with the bricks they got from the quarry so they could make bricks, so they could build all this incredible European-style architecture, as you do when you're colonising a country, killing all the Aboriginal people. You know, nothing makes sense. None of our history makes sense at all when you look at the timeline we're given and the stories that we're given. All you've got to do is step back and think about it, and you realise that none of this is true, and this culture, all of this stuff was here, and we inherited it all. Whatever happened, something happened, we're calling a mud flood. So much culture is buried below ground in Seattle, in San Francisco, across Europe, here in Australia. There's at least 18 to 20 feet of stuff below ground. A lot of the buildings that you see actually have lower levels, and they've got windows and doors and rooms and all sorts of stuff underground that we don't know is there. And they just simply put in a new doorway, paved a new road, and didn't tell anybody it happened. They repopulated the world with children, and they taught them whatever history they wanted. That's what happened about 200 years ago, and this is all starting to come out now. And I think that's another reason why they're really pushing to try to cull the population now before this information comes out, because so many people are waking up to the fact that we're living in a complete and utter lie. So yeah, it's an important time, brother. And I don't think any of the stuff that they're doing now, they actually intended to do now. So they've had to bring it forward and move it forward because they're running scared. And they look terrified too, these politicians. When you see them being interviewed on TV, they know that the people know they're lying. And they're getting out there and they're trying to still play their parts. But look at the body language of them. They look terrified. They look scared to death that people are actually waking up. And the faster they push this, the more they're waking people up. So it's all backfiring for them, I think, bro.